We're aiming for solutions in mediation that are better, cheaper, quicker and easier than the court process. We won't always capture that, and for some mediation is not going to work. But for those for whom it can, certainly have an opportunity to capture some of those upsides. Better, cheaper, quicker, easier, and some manage all four. It's an opportunity for us as mediators too to see people escape from under the weight of a difficult situation and all the worries that they have about it, and sort of emerge blinking into the sunshine with sometimes, well, that wasn't so bad, and just occasionally with a real zeal for what they're going to do in their futures apart and their parenting together. So mediation is a responsibility for us. A couple may have only one shot at pulling together their own solution before one of them steps into the court system. What I aim to do is to fix the same time weekly slot. We may need to miss a few dates, but we could be through in 5 to 7 meetings, a couple of months if things go well, just occasionally much less. But that could be 15 months in the court's process. Family law doesn't have one right answer. That isn't how our system works. There's a range, quite a wide range of outcomes that any given judge might apply to any set of circumstances. That you don't know who your judge is going to be multiplies the uncertainty. But much more importantly, court is not like some wise, all-seeing being descending at the end of a process. It is more, okay, if you can't agree, this is the best fix that I've got. Judges are amazing people doing great jobs, but they have their cases stacked 3 deep and more. The law is a relatively crude tool for them to use, and they're using it under pressure. That they keep saying that they would rather see parties work out solution in mediation speaks legions. And as we know, most cases will settle along the way in what can descend into a game of poker. Considerably greater uncertainty and stress still. But in mediation, we aim to create a safe space for parties to explore, in the shadow of legal rights and entitlements, what for them would work. Clients may want legal advice alongside. Some are reassured by having it. Sometimes we want to integrate the lawyers within the mediation process, an approach that is now being termed hybrid mediation. But for many, law is not precise with one clear answer. We can give the principles in mediation. We can discuss between us how those principles might very broadly apply to their circumstances. And we find that couples are really helped by hearing the same thing about law from the same place that covers off the basics. And that may be all they need, to be reminded that the best solutions are more likely to be the ones that they author. For others, we see that they should have it, and then we would talk about that and guide that towards the next step. Mediation will not be the solution for everyone. For some, mediation solves some things, and then we guide towards what is going to be needed to reach conclusion on the others. Mediation is likely to be cheaper. All family professionals are charging by time. The less time you spend, the lower the bill. Cut too many corners and you're likely to miss things, false economies. Can you see how doing the bulk of the work with one professional rather than 2 is going to save significant numbers of professional hours? If we need other skills, then we bring in that person for a targeted task. So I would say that in mediation, clients do have a chance of quicker, because we can work out solutions in a few months rather than the months and months offering of court-based solutions. Easier, because the process is transparent and principled, which it may not be at court. Cheaper, self-evidently, I don't think that this is the be-all and end-all, because getting to the right answer is what matters, and there's a lot at stake. But the vital point is that it can be better, because clients' authorship is given prominence. It is them deciding, not a judge.